Okay, so hello, welcome to the first video of 2025. I hope everybody had a great start to the new year. If you're new here, I am Orla. I'm an Irish artist, and about 3 years ago I found out that I'm autistic. So I wanted to set this channel up to talk about my experiences of being a late diagnosed autistic person, as well as to share my art. And in today's video I am going to be talking about my sensory safety kit and why it might be helpful to have one if you are autistic or just kind of suffer from a lot of kind of sensory issues. But before that, please like and subscribe to my channel. And yeah, let's get into it. Sensory safety kit is just a collection of items that kind of cater towards your senses, and it can kind of help you feel grounded in moments where you're kind of overwhelmed. So for me, I find it extremely helpful when I experience things like sensory overload. And you might find it helpful to kind of have more than one sensory safety kit in different areas that you can easily access. So it could be like your car or your desk at work, or if you have space for it, you can kind of build a sensory corner in your room or in your house. And it could just be a space where you keep all your sensory items and you have easy access to them. And it can kind of reduce the stress of trying to find them when you're already overwhelmed. I kind of feel like I've already answered this question a little bit, but the main reason why a sensory safety kit can be a really powerful tool, or the main reason why I use one, is to give me support when I have those moments when I feel overwhelmed. So if I'm out in public and I find myself getting overwhelmed or there's too much sensory input happening, having a sensory safety kit near me can help me feel grounded and kind of alleviate the anxiety that I'm feeling. So before you kind of build your sensory safety kit, it's probably a good idea to take time to kind of explore your sensory preferences. And I know I kind of do this by just thinking of my 5 senses and how they contribute to my well-being. And from there, I kind of choose an item for each sense. And that can help me kind of regulate myself when I'm out in public and I begin to feel overwhelmed. And yeah, after I kind of think of my senses and the items that I kind of need, I will then think about where I'm going to store everything. So this could be a bag, like the tote bag that you kind of saw at the beginning of the video, or it could be a school bag or something like that. Or it could even be something small like a makeup bag or lunchbox. Just whatever you choose, just make sure that it's easy to carry around and you have easy access to your sensory items. And then after that, it's just a matter of gathering your items, and that's kind of where you focus on your 5 primary senses. So taste, touch, smell, sound, sight. And yeah, think of the sensory input that kind of helps you feel grounded and safe. When it comes to gathering visual sensory soothers, this will very much depend on whether or not you are a sensory seeker or a sensory avoider. If you're sensory avoidant, you might want to wear something like sunglasses to shield your eyes from the sun or from visual stimuli. And then on the other hand, if you are a visual sensory seeker, you might want to go for objects that have a very soothing visual focal point. So this could be your favorite picture, or for me, I have these kind of fidget gadgets. They're very colorful and kind of very bright, and yeah, they just kind of help distract me from moments of overwhelm. One of the biggest things that I struggle with is, as an autistic person, is a lot of sensory input from a lot of noise. And when I'm kind of building my sensory safety kit, there are kind of 2 things that I need to consider. So I need kind of to block out excess noise that can send me into a meltdown, but I also need kind of specific noises to help self-soothe. And kind of both options can promote calmness and kind of relax my nervous system. So kind of items I have in my sensory safety kit would be noise cancelling headphones and loop earplugs. I wear these kind of pretty much all the time. You'll probably see them in all of my videos, to be honest. Kind of any brand will work, but I really like the loop earplugs. But I also listen to apps or playlists on Spotify that have white noise or brown noise. And You can also do like ASMR on YouTube, or you can like listen to your favorite podcasts or audiobooks. But I think taking the time to figure out your auditory preferences can kind of help promote that sense of calm and relax your body when you're feeling overwhelmed. Items that kind of provide a lot of tactile support I find extremely helpful when it comes to regulating my nervous system when I'm overwhelmed. So if you are putting together a sensory safety kit, you might want to consider like items that have like different textures, or like fidget spinners or weighted blankets, or you can get like different like fabric swatches, just to kind of provide you with like tactile support. Sense of taste can be like a really powerful way of regulating yourself when you feel overwhelmed. So items for your kit could be like crunchy snacks or chewy snacks, or like something like gum, or your favorite sweets or chocolate. But if you don't want to kind of focus on like your sense of taste, your sense of smell can be very powerful as well. I find that like your brain can kind of associate different scents with like relaxation, which can kind of like have a calming effect on your body. So you could use things like hand lotion that has a nice scent, or like essential oils if you wanted. Okay, that is it. That is all that's kind of in my sensory safety kit. I find that having like items that are like easily accessible, like my toolkit is like pretty much ready to go. And I think it's also important to remember that your sensory needs can change, so you might need to review and update your kit like pretty regularly. I know that kind of having like a sensory safety kit can help me feel very empowered in situations where I feel very overwhelmed. Maybe it can be something that can help you. And yeah, if you do have a kit, please let me know kind of if you do find it helpful. And if you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel for more. And yeah, thank you for watching.